Hello, my name is Jim Anderson. I'm the principal of the Camp El Savona Elementary School, and welcome to our Universal Pre-Kindergarten and Head Start informational meeting. We're doing this online this year because we couldn't be together because of the school closure due to COVID-19. That still, though, means we can be together in a digital environment and share our beliefs. The number one is we believe students are our highest priority and all decisions are centered around their needs. A couple reminders before we begin. Please make sure to call to set up an enrollment appointment. That's Kim Smith, my secretary in the office. Her phone number and email is right below. Please don't hesitate to give us a call with any questions. And after you watch this entire presentation, at the end, we'll provide this information to you again. Welcome to CSCS. For us to talk about our pre-K program, we really have to talk about what our vision is for our entire school district. Many years ago, we brought in local businesses and we asked them, what would make a successful citizen? What would make a successful worker, entrepreneur, someone to make our world a better place? And they spoke loudly that we need people that can collaborate, critical thinkers, creative problem solvers, and effective communicators. We need to create successful citizens who will make a positive difference in their community, country, and world. That journey starts when your little one walks into our pre-K program. And then 14 years later, when they walk across the stage in the high school, ready to take on the world with an education that we have provided them. A couple bit of the background of our information of our program. The purpose of our UPK program is to provide all interested families and their 4-year-old child a positive preschool experience that focuses on teaching academic, social, emotional, and physical needs. It is funded by the New York State Department of Education grant. Children who are eligible, they have to turn 4 by the time December 1st happens. They have to be a resident of the district, and in general, will they benefit from this type of preschool program? We have had this program for almost 20 years, and we have seen some amazing things happen for our kids who have started here. Now, some of the basic requirements of the program, and as part of the actual pre-K grant. School has to be 5 days a week, with a 180-day school calendar, with a minimum of 6.5 hours of instruction each day. It is taught by a certified teacher, and there are teaching aides in the classroom also. Income guidelines are required for a percentage of our children. Immunization requirements are an important part to keep the safety and health of our children. I won't go through and read all of those because in actuality, if you talk to your doctor, they'll know exactly what immunizations are required, and you'll coordinate with the school nurse upon registering your child. Transportation, all pre-K Head Start students have the opportunity to ride the bus. The district does provide car seats for any students that are not 4 yet. So that time in September, October, and November, before some children might be turning 4, they will be required to sit in a car seat for their safety. Over the course of the year, the school does several safety drills and student education programs regarding bus safety throughout the school year. It's very important to talk to your child about wearing a seatbelt, staying in his or her seat on the bus, and talking quietly. We'll teach your child behavioral expectations using an acronym we call ROARS. And Mrs. Crooker is going to talk about that later in this presentation. So when we talk about showing roars on the bus or showing roars in the hallway, we're putting that together and showing being respectful, taking ownership, having a positive attitude, being responsible, and most importantly, being safe. That's showing roars. Sarah Burgess is our transportation supervisor and can answer questions as related to the buses, and her number is below. Now, let's introduce our teachers and have them explain each part of the pre-K experience as we put our children as our highest priority. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Laurie. I have been teaching at Campo Savona Elementary going on 8 years now. I have been teaching pre-K all 8 years. I can't wait to meet your kiddos. In pre-K, we put an emphasis on developmentally appropriate practices. These include developing your child socially, emotionally, and physically, along with academically. We do this through story time, morning messages, circle time, center activities, our thematic units, counting, music, and songs. Here is a sample pre-K schedule. All the kids eat breakfast and lunch at school, along with a snack. All the students participate in special areas such as music, library, computer, art, and PE. We work on ELA, math. We go outside. We have a whole courtyard for just our pre-K students. We do have rest time in the afternoon, and the kids get at least 90 minutes of free choice play each day. We really focus on learning appropriate social and emotional skills in pre-K. We do this through second step, which is something that our school uses pre-K through 6th grade. PBIS, which is something the entire elementary also uses. Self-directed play with peers and interactions with peers and adults. These are some pictures of the kids at their centers, and this is where they do a lot of their learning socially.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Jarnina. I'm the Head Start teacher, and I've taught Head Start for 4 years. Before I taught Head Start, I taught pre-K and 2nd grade special ed. Pre-K has definitely been the most enjoyable experience, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. Growing and developing physically through gross motor activities such as running, swimming, climbing, jumping. Play is a huge part of our day. The children learn so much through play, and it's amazing. We go outside as often as we can. We have 2 playgrounds that we use. The one is in the courtyard between our classrooms, and the other is located by the small gym. During the winter months, we go outside as weather permits. We love sliding down the hill and building snowmen. Did you know play is the highest form of research? By playing, kids are learning so much more than what meets the eye. They're learning what 2 colors can make green when painting, how to have conversations with others, even what it takes to run a grocery store in dramatic play. We have wonderful builders in our classrooms, and they also build math skills at center time. Here's another example of learning through play. Each unit of study we do, we create activities for the children to learn upon during centers. The hands-on approach really helps them learn. Hands-on learning is really important to pre-K. We get the kids involved with hands-on experiences. This helps them build knowledge in math, science, social studies, build their social skills, and even fine and gross motor. We have many different materials within our classrooms available for the kids to play with at center time, including tons of different types of blocks, lots of manipulatives, and other awesome activities.
Hi, my name is Heidi Crooker. I've been teaching at Campo Savona for 21 years. This is my 5th year in pre-K, and I can actually say that I love pre-K, and I look forward to having your child next year. PBIS is a positive behavior program that's used throughout the elementary and at the high school. In the elementary, the children learn of all the same concepts to help them learn and succeed emotionally and socially at our school. We discuss voice levels, behaviors that are appropriate in all areas of instruction, from the classroom, special areas, lunchroom to playground. The children learn very quickly and most likely will be sharing the PBS language with you at home. For example, here's the voice levels. 0, we'll say silent squirrel, so there's no talk. And then number 4 is loud lion. And loud lion would be something that we would use on the playground. And kafoti is another one to be able to make sure you're just keeping your hands and feet and all other objects to yourself. Slant, a lot of times we'll use if we're sitting on the carpet and we have to be looking at the speaker. We're sitting straight up. So these are all words and language that children use even in pre-K, but they use also all the way up through the elementary. So these are all different concepts of the PBIS program. And like I said, you probably will be hearing these many times at home.
I hope you enjoyed our teachers as they described the program and the experience our students get in our UPK classrooms. Now, to get to the nitty-gritty, the enrollment process. If you haven't had a phone interview with ProAction yet, please make sure to get in contact with Kim Smith to set that up. After you've done a phone interview with ProAction, the district will send you enrollment forms in the mail. You need to complete these forms and return them to Salone McGarvey in the high school guidance office. That is the completion of enrolling. Now, information to have available on the phone conversation that you will have with a ProAction employee, and information you will have to bring to Salone McGarvey when you fill out the district application. Health shot records, birth certificates, income verification. The packet information you received at Info Night, that's actually what we'll be mailing you. Proof of residency, court documents, and any other documents with your child, like if they have an IEP. Now, our program does have a limited number of students that it can accept. We will notify parents of their child's acceptance in the program before July 1st by a letter from the district and/or ProAction. If a lottery is necessary, parents will be notified of the final lottery before July 1st. Now, non-resident students. What if you don't live in the district, but you'd like your child to attend the CSCS PreK program? It's important to note that the district residents' children hold priority over non-resident students in the program. And the program has a specific number of children allowed in it. If enrollment goes over that number, a non-resident child is removed from the program, and this applies for the entire school year. A non-resident lottery is held in which children's names are drawn in order of them being accepted in the program. That's if we have open slots after all resident children have been given a slot in the program. CSCS employees are drawn first, then other non-resident children after that. A letter is then mailed to all non-resident children's parents stating if they are accepted in the program and what number priority their child is should a district resident child move in throughout the school year. That does result in a non-resident child being removed from the program. It comes as a first serve for resident children for the entire school year. Now, the first days of school. We will have school that'll start after Labor Day next year. Due to our 2019-20 school closure because of COVID-19, we're not ready to tell you exactly how school is going to look like in September right off the bat. We'll be sharing that information with parents as we get that information from the New York State Education Department, and we create plans for the beginning of the next school year. Our sincere hope is that our school year will start out just like it has every year, with our students together in a brick and mortar school building, learning through play and interesting, fun, creative activities with their peers and adults. As we know more, we will share it with our community and families. Now, we'd have time for your questions. If you do, please don't hesitate to call or stop by to ask them. We are so excited to start this journey with your child and your family. because we believe that school is a vital component of the community in which all stakeholders are actively involved, aware, and engaged. So feel free to send us an email, give us a phone call, and we will be glad to answer any and all questions that we have. I want to thank you for your time, and a little reminder that a child's life is like a piece of paper on which every person leaves a mark. Pre-K applications completed on, with appointments being made, calling Kim Smith or sending an email to her. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing your children in September and in screening in early August. Thank you.